Good morning. Today's topic is going to be about boundaries. What are boundaries? Do you have healthy boundaries? Sometimes we think we have boundaries, but we're not quite aware of it. And we have to remember that having boundaries starts in childhood. That is when we first learn what's appropriate and not appropriate in our space. And even something as simple as go hug relative so-and-so, or my so-and-so's parents' friend. And you really, as children, we have that, and adults, but children, we have, some people may call it a sixth sense, discernment, just kind of really having that feeling of knowing, something's not right, I don't feel comfortable, but yet being forced to ignore your feelings for the sake of what your family may think, or what an external person may think. And so we ignore our boundaries, and that can carry us through adulthood, where we don't have healthy boundaries with relationships, friendships, coworkers, you name it. Anything that involves people. We say yes when we mean no, and denying ourselves the appropriate boundaries eats away at us on the inside. So what happens when we've already realized that, I want to take my boundaries back. I want to make sure that I'm not being taken advantage of. So we can definitely talk about ways that which you can do that. One suggestion I would say is make a list of the certain things that you don't feel comfortable with, and make a list of things that you do feel comfortable with. What are situations that you're okay with? And so that way hey, I know what I don't like, and I know what I'm okay with. So that way you can explain those to others whenever they have questions, or there is going to be that pushback. Because when you establish boundaries, especially with those that are not accustomed to you having boundaries, there will be some pushback. There will be some, well, he or she's never been like this before. Why are they acting like this now? And that is completely normal. That's how you know your boundaries are working. I told that to a group over the weekend, because they were talking about boundaries. And it's like, when your boundaries are activated, there's going to be pushback. There's going to be resistance. There's going to be well, you never did this before. You never acted like this before. And that's completely fine. That is how we know it's working. So, and that's how you know you're on the right path, because there's discomfort in them from being accustomed to making you uncomfortable. Okay, so that's all I have for now. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you would like to discuss it further, you can always follow my YouTube page. You can always find me on Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm pretty much on all social media platforms. So it's been a pleasure. Hope you all have an amazing day. Remember to start establishing those boundaries. Start making a list of what you're comfortable with, so that you can start implementing them. All right, take care.